All right, hi everyone. So today we're going to go over what Pitta Dosha is and maybe what it looks like when it's a bit out of balance and certain things that we can do to help bring it back into a state of balance. So doshas are kind of expressions of the body and expressions of different bodies. So we have 5 elements that show up within the body. We have earth, air, fire, water, and ether. And so Pitta Dosha specifically is made up of water and fire. So anytime we think about Pitta Dosha, we can think about anything that maybe is hot or anything that might have a more moist element to it. So anytime we come across someone who might have high Pitta Dosha just naturally, this person may naturally be a little hotter. They like to keep the AC maybe on like 60 something, 65. They can also tend, especially if their pitta is a little out of balance, to be a little bit more hot-headed or quick-tempered. The skin might be a little bit oilier, or even the hair, the scalp might find itself a little oilier as well. And they can tend to sweat a little more profusely as well. So Pitta people tend to sweat very easily. It does not take much to get a Pitta person nice and warm, especially in a yoga practice. And when a Pitta is in balance, these people are highly intellectual. They can pick up concepts very quickly and understand things very quickly as well. They can be ambitious, very charismatic people. On an emotional level, when a pitta is slightly imbalanced, there can be a little bit of aggression there, maybe even some jealousy or a tendency towards anger or hatred. And that's why we want to kind of feel where we are on the spectrum of the doshas and work on bringing ourselves back into a state of balance. And there are ways that you can do that. So when you find that maybe you are one of these people that naturally have high pitta, or maybe you've thrown your pitta dosha a little bit out of balance with excessive use of alcohol or excessive eating of meat or maybe excessive sugar, and we can feel that kind of pull of you're getting too hot or you're getting too angry too quickly. It happens to the best of us, it happens to all of us. So bringing ourselves into that state of balance maybe requires a little bit of meditation. Using meditation as a tool to bring the body and mind into a state of calmness and just kind of helping to remember to recenter yourself instead of getting carried away with our emotions. Additionally, eating cooling foods like cucumbers and mint and even cherries and pomegranates have very cooling nature to them. Also very beneficial for helping to cool down pitta from the inside. Literally just by eating a few pieces of cucumber, you can feel the coolness start to settle within you. And maybe avoiding foods that are very spicy. Maybe avoiding foods that are very salty or sour or pungent. And so not only watching certain things that we eat, but also watching kind of how we interact with the world around us will help us kind of guide our way into a more balanced state of our pitta dosha. It's okay to have a naturally high pitta dosha, but if we know that we are getting out of balance there, we can know how to come back into balance by eating those cooling foods or making sure that we have adequate time for rest. Like I said, pitta can be very ambitious and they can be very go, go, go all the time. So as long as a pitta person has adequate time to just lie down, to actually take rest and be mindful of that rest, then things should come back into balance pretty soon. Throughout the course that we're on for vinyasa for Pitta Dosha, we try to cultivate a sense of lightheartedness, not taking anything too seriously, and just keeping everything fun, keeping the body feeling light, and just allowing the body to move through very fluid movements, and just kind of keeping a consistent movement as well. So I hope this really helps, and I'll see you on the course. Thanks.